You can go first.
Lions, NC said, I haven't seen a run game like theirs. You think they've seen a run defense like yours yet?
I mean, we stop the run every week, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
What do you, when you look at their interior offensive linemen, Kate and Christian, what do you see on film out of their guys inside?
Solid, work well together, but we got some opportunities. I feel like we work good together too, so it'll be a good matchup.
Mason, we talk so much about that pass rush, but going back to the run defense, how much pride do you guys take in your ability to stop the run?
We take a lot of pride. I feel like it all starts with the run, that opens up the opportunity to pass rush. So that's what we got to do first to get the right to pass rush.
Mason, what has Malik Collins meant to you at the start of your career? It's kind of helped you grow.
He's meant a lot. Good vet. Teaching me the ways. Seen a lot, done a lot. Does everything the right way. So that's a good guy to have in my room and be able to look up to.
How did David Montgomery and Jameer Gibbs, how do they compare to the other running backs that you guys have faced this season?
I feel like it's kind of a mixture. Jameer is he's a pretty shifty guy, fast, speed. Montgomery's still fast, but more downhill. I feel like it's a good mix of those two backs.
What's that like last week when everything's clicking like it was for you? It seemed like every stunt you guys ran, everything you tried to do was working out for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the past few weeks, it's a progression every week. We just want to keep on progressing and just get better every week. Just stack days, stack games, and I want to see, just myself looking better on film every week.
Yeah, when you look at Detroit, they scored 90 points in the last 2 games combined. That explosiveness, when you watch them on film, what's the key? Is it their offensive line? Is it their run game? Just what has made that offense so potent, and what's going to be most important for you guys to stop it?
Most important, stop the run. I feel like a lot of their stuff comes off, being able to run the ball, which opens up their play action game, their drop back. So it all starts with the run.
Mason, what about how aggressive the Lions are on fourth down, even if it's not necessarily fourth and short, even if it's not the most advantageous field position? How aware do you guys have to be of that?
We're aware of it. Their head coach is pretty aggressive, so we'll know they'll take those opportunities, and we just want to, be able to capitalize on it. Turnover on downs is a turnover, so that's the way we think of it. So just creating negative plays and getting the ball back to the offense.
When you look at it, what the Lions have done the last couple of weeks, keeping Jared clean, what they've run for. Do you guys sort of look at that and take it as an extra challenge? We want to be the team that kind of in that streak, take some sort of pride in potentially being that type of defensive line.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal every week, to dominate. And I feel like we have the group to do that.
With John Morton saying what he said, are you guys taking that as a personal challenge? Are you using it as sort of like bulletin board material?
Not really. I mean, we're all competitors. We just want to compete, and our time to compete will be Sunday.
You mentioned watching yourself on film every week. Is it looking better to you?
Yeah, it's looking better to me. Just there's always never perfect, but just want to clean some things up and see even better film this coming Saturday.
What do you think you made the biggest strides?
Probably just not overthinking. I feel like a lot of time when I'm not winning on my rushes, I'm overthinking and trying to think too much rather than just go out and play.
When you're overthinking, what are you thinking about?
Like what move I'm gonna do, like that type of stuff.
How do you feel just in general going back to Michigan, where obviously you've spent so much time there playing an NFL game in that same area now, and then I know you and Aiden Hutchinson are different positions in every game, but just how has it been to watch him from his time in Michigan to how he's kind of come on so strongly in the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get a chance to play with him in college, but I've seen all the stuff, and he's obviously a Michigan legend. So just excited. When I was in Michigan, I went to a few Lions games because it was very close, and just excited for the atmosphere.
He was saying Malik Collins is something of a throwback. Mentioned the way he takes, detailed notes on field goal block meetings, for example. What about Malik strikes you as old school or a throwback or something like that?
I just feel like the way he carries himself. He's old school guy. He's in the cars. You know, he has a spark plug tattoo, so I mean that says a lot about him. But just an old school guy that does everything the right way.